Hey, welcome to Talk Shit and Laugh. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a topic that most people think is really heavy, addiction. But of course, we're going to make it funny because it's us, while also touching on some of the things you might recognize yourself inside of if addiction is something you've been like skirting around or thinking, I wonder if I'm really addicted to those Cheetos. This is the episode for you. Hey, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Michelle. And we're here to talk shit
and laugh. Michelle.
Yes, Sarah.
Do you know what I can never do ever again in my whole life?
What?
Buy a bag of Doritos. I'm not allowed. I don't give a frick. And freaking Costco has one that's bigger than the size of my body.
Yes, it's like a sleeping bag.
I cannot tell you how many times I've been like, will anyone notice if I just jump in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not allowed.
Actually, I was having this chat with my trainer, and he said Doritos. That was his thing. Because we were talking about when we were younger, the stuff that we would live off of.
Oh.
And we're not even talking like when we were 8. We're talking like when I was 25.
Dude, how are we alive?
Younger. Exactly.
It wasn't even food.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I don't, we're of a certain age. We'll say that. Let's start there. We're both around our 50s. And it's not something we ever talked about. This issue with food. And now we're hearing so much about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Food noise, addiction to food. I've dealt with other addictions. And this was sort of like my last frontier to kind of like address and really think about and really try and change my ways. And, I think putting a label around it has actually helped a lot.
Really?
Because it makes you, for me, it makes me feel less alone.
Okay.
It makes me feel like, oh, okay, not even like I'm normal, but like, okay, this is something that people are studying. I'm not a complete freak.
Right.
But I have recently discovered that I definitely have suffered from binge eating disorder. And that definitely is surrounding a food addiction.
You would call it a binge eating disorder?
Absolutely.
You would? Okay.
Absolutely. The way I've heard, not every alcoholic works this way, but the way I've heard some alcoholics, I don't know, how it presents, how they deal with alcohol or drink alcohol.
Yeah.
Like they would sometimes, and I think this actually was one of our friends' cousins, they would rent a hotel room and they would go Friday night and stay there until Sunday night and just drink. Really? Until they pass out. I don't think I knew about that. Until they pass out, yeah.
Oh my God.
And,
oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And I mean, not to that extent,
right.
But I definitely would do that with food.
Really?
With food. Yeah. I would get really excited about a moment where I would be alone. And I would plan out what could I go to the supermarket and buy. Like all of that, the excitement, the buildup.
Mm-hmm.
And then, eat until I felt sick and then continue eating and continue eating.
Wow.
Continue until like I just...
Like it hurt.
Until I just... I'm not going to get gross. But like, it just... And I would continue, but it would be... It would almost be like this release valve. Where like I would do that and then I would be kind of okay for a while. But then I'd have to do it again. Yeah. And there would be more food. And then it'd be like, oh, well, last time I didn't get enough sweets because you have to do the sweet and salty.
For sure.
So, it got really, really bad. And then I think, obviously it's not fun anymore, right? When you get to that point where it's just like you eat until you're in pain. But I was kind of looking forward to those times when I would be alone. So my husband and I don't have any kids.
Right.
So he'd be like, oh, I'm going out to the strip. I'm going to go play poker. I'm going to go meet a friend for a drink or something.
And you would go
immediately.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, okay. I'd be like, I would wait for him to leave. And he wouldn't even judge me, but it would be that
it's an alone thing.
It's an alone thing.
Yeah.
I can do this all I can do this all by myself. And then not even thinking about it just at those times, but just kind of planning. What am I going to grab at the supermarket the next time? Or how did I fuck up last time? I didn't get enough of this. Or I really like those Doritos. I got to make sure I get 2 of those bags.
Oh, God. See, now I want Doritos. Sorry. I'm sorry for anyone listening who's now like, damn it. They're like doing a U-turn into McDonald's. Yeah, it's, the first time I remember being aware of that feeling. So I have tons of addictions. We'll get to those. But that feeling of, was, when I first became a mom.
Oh.
And my oldest would be asleep, right? And infants, it's 6 p.m. The infant's down for the night. Thank God. You're just, because you're giving so much all day. That was my reward. And I remember once the baby fell asleep, it would be like, let me walk down the stairs. And I would be planning what I was going to shove in my face first. And that was like absolutely my time.
Yeah.
And then I would hear jokes like, if nobody sees you eat something, the calories don't count. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that was an addiction for me for a while, but it was definitely seen as a reward. And I think those of us that have fought, God, you and I fought with food for a long time, but I think what we want to recognize about that, or like where there's a little bit of self-compassion, is it does change your body chemistry. You eat, you're flush with whatever you just ate, right? You get dopamine hits out the
God, so much dopamine,
right?
Yeah.
And then you actually do this. Oh,
yeah.
Right? You take a breath. It's just for you.
Oh,
this
is so good. I mean, you can. We've all said it.
I feel like I should leave the room. Did you need a minute? I don't know. Jeez. I got hot. Woo!
But right? Like better than sex.
Yeah, it's sometimes, yes.
Yeah. And it's, I often ask myself, like, why is it food with me? We have friends where it's alcohol. I have friends where it's cigarettes, some, things that are much stronger, much, much worse for you. Why is it food? And it's because for me, it started so early.
Say more.
So early.
How early is early? What are we talking?
I remember being, Gen Xer here, latchkey kid, was left home alone often. Pretty much raised, my brother and I, we raised ourselves. It's totally fine. I've gotten over that. But we would find ways to entertain ourselves, whatever. And without any supervision, you kind of did what you wanted.
Right.
But this still was not normal. But I remember, being very young, coming home after school, watching General Hospital.
Oh.
And it was like a mission. I remember too, because I felt so uncomfortable. I felt so ill.
Wow.
But I had to finish a half gallon of Breyer's vanilla ice cream. It had the little black bean.
The little black bean flecks. Vanilla bean flecks in it. That's what it was. Black beans,
vanilla
whatever.
Bean flecks in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to finish it. It was a brand new, I tore that plastic seal on top off.
Yeah.
I remember tearing that back.
Okay.
And I had to eat. Anyway, through years and years now of meditation and really kind of diving into this, I realized I was fighting off loneliness. It was what kept me company. So, of course, that's how it started, but that's not how it's ended. It's ended it's manifested in a completely different way now, where now I'm waiting to be alone so that I can do these things.
That's interesting. So it's still a little bit connected in your head then.
I guess a little bit, yeah. It's like me and my best friend food can hang out now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
we can spend quality time together.
Get that.
Now. And then, and then you think about, all the times that I've attempted to cut all of these foods out, I wasn't able to. And then we get into I am actually now physically addicted to this stuff. And I don't think there's enough talk about that.
Agreed.
Where
it's designed to be addictive.
Completely designed, research and design, more so than anything else, is all of this food. From when we're children, all of the pretty cereal to now, pretty, whatever.
The stuff that's not even food. Let's be honest, right? The earth did not grow this food.
None of it.
Yeah, and the level, they even to the way that it crunches is
all of that is so researched. And I watch
satisfying.
A fitness podcast, and they're so funny because they always, of course, they talk about nutrition.
Right.
And they're like, snacks is not a food group. This is This is something this is something we created.
Yeah, it's not real.
It's not. This
does
isn't
not
real
exist in nature. Yeah.
This is not real. Like we completely made this up.
Yeah.
And recently.
Yeah.
Recently. So yeah, I mean, to think, well, like when you go to the supermarket, 80% of the food are snacks.
What is wrong with us? We are the weirdest species on planet Earth. What is wrong with us?
Addictive.
I never thought of it like that, but you're right.
We're totally addicted.
Oh my God. You know what I was just thinking of? Remember our last girls trip?
Yeah.
When you and I were left alone in the snack aisle?
So look, we have to indulge, right? Every once in a while.
Snacky snacks. Yeah. And we only do snacky snacks when we're with the girls. At least I do. I can't speak for you, but I get snacky snack excited. And lately, I'm really not doing the seed oils. I'm really not doing deep fried stuff. I'm 535 years old, so something's got to give somewhere. Yeah. And I remember being in the snack aisle with you, and I'm like, oh, damn it, I can't have those because there was like a soybean oil. Who knows what the hell was in it, right? I was like, I can't have that one. I can't have that one. I can't have that one. And finally, what did we get to? I think we got dark chocolate peanut butter popcorn. I was like, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, that actually had a healthy ingredients.
It was like real food in there. Well, I mean, whatever.
We recognize the ingredients. Let's say that.
Foods that exist. Yeah. Yes. Not laka oil with an X at the end, right? Yeah. So like food. And I just remember I had like an armful like this and another bag full like this, like bags on top and like balancing more on the top. And then Michele, I look over at you and you've got like 15, you're holding one and you're like walking like you do. You have the best walk.
I'm like, where's our cart?
Yeah, you're like da-da-da-da. And the other girls turn the corner. It's just you and me with bags and bags and bags of snacks. And I remember looking at you and I was like, I think we might have a problem.
I was like, it's fine. Put it in the cart. Put it in the cart. Quickly.
Don't think. Just put it in there. Yeah, that was, oh my God, I'll never get over that. I was dying. That was one of those moments I could not stop laughing. And I dropped my Himalayan sea salt popcorn, but whatever. It's interesting. I think I don't know a woman on planet Earth who has not had to deal with her relationship to food. I just don't think that's a thing. I just don't. It's very, very challenging. Anyway, for me, severe obesity runs in my family. Okay. Like we're talking hip replacements, knee replacements. Like,
I don't think I knew that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. How are you? Yeah, hi. Yeah, so severe.
Like I've met some of your family.
Yeah, no, my generation, like my cousins and I, we've really worked hard.
Okay.
But, I had one great aunt, probably 700 pounds. Ooh. Yeah, and even the dozen eggs for breakfast. Like we know there's a lot of reality TV about that, but it was very real growing up. And to this day, I do not like ice cream because I would watch my grandmother and my aunts eat ice cream. And I was like, oh, that's what does that.
Yeah.
Right. And being scared, my grandmother lived up in the avenues in Salt Lake City. Anybody in Salt Lake knows those avenues. They really go up the entire Wasatch Front, basically, but like these huge mountains. And when you're driving down, I would be scared that the car brakes were going to give out. Oh, wow. I was terrified. Yeah. I think it's one of the reasons I don't like roller coasters. I just put that together.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, we're just going to fly off the end of I mean, I was terrified the car brakes were going to give out. Yeah. And so I had this massive fear of being fat in any way. Yeah. And I associated ice cream to that. And to this day, I don't eat ice cream. I mean, I will. It's not, but I still don't enjoy it. It's not my thing. That being said, I think I was lonely as a child. All of us, Gen X, they were like, what kid? Right. So we were like fending for ourselves with spears and anyway. Kill the rabbit. Well, I don't know. No, we did not kill rabbits. But out there running around like crazy. It was a boar. I know. Yeah. Lord of the Flies was written about us. But anyway. Yeah. Sometimes. So I think it was a reprieve. Okay. It was not having to be on. If I could eat by myself, and I think that's where it came in once I became a mom too. Like if I can eat by myself,
you were just like
it's
letting
my
loose.
break. Yeah, it was my break.
Okay.
And throughout I've never, been severely obese. I gained the 50 pounds women gain during their pregnancies, both pregnancies. I did that, but I think what it did is really make me believe that idea there were good foods and bad foods. Mm-hmm. And I think anytime we do that, name a substance. I don't think it matters what it is. If you name it as really bad and somebody associates themselves with needing to be bad, they're going to be attracted to it. And I do think there's something to that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it was. Because I had to be the good Mormon girl all the time.
Right.
And be on all the time. So if I could go get, oh my God, I have to be careful. My family, whom I love and adore, some of them still do this 7-day layer dip. You guys know it's gross. I love you, but you know it's gross. So 7-layer dip was, oh my gosh, I'm going to miss a layer. But it was like,
I'm like, what are the 7 layers?
What's in there? What is it? Ground beef, like taco beef, right? Like taco seasonings, refried beans,
I'm
cheese.
in so far. I'm still in.
Guacamole, you can't do because you're allergic to avocados. So guacamole, sour cream, those gross black olives that are sliced in a can.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
And then another layer of cheese. And you take a freaking tortilla chip the size of your head and you scoop it in there and you shove it in your face.
All nacho toppings.
It is. It's basically, it's like taco salad in a casserole dish.
I'm kind of down. I mean, if you make it without the guac.
Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, I love you. Yeah. I'll make a Michele dish on the side. We'll make a Mormon 7-layer dip one time. But anyway, not food. Like, I would go and just sneak that. And I needed the chips, the crunch of the chips and the salt and all those different foods. I just needed it. And it was how I kind of felt like I was taking care of me instead of having to take care of everybody else and be the good girl. And I think food can still do that for me. I have a very similar thing to you. Like, oh, I'm alone.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't like being uncomfortably full. So I will stop. But that doesn't mean it's healthy. That does not mean it's a healthy relationship to food.
Yeah. How's your relationship to food
right now?
Yeah.
It's a great question, actually. I mean, I've recently lost 30 pounds. I know, right? Really hard.
On purpose.
On purpose. I didn't leave them by the side of the road. I lost them on purpose.
Yeah. You're not ill. Right.
My dad always says that to me. He's like, well, that was careless. I'm like, is that joke ever going to get old? Dad, I lost 30 pounds. Well, that was careless. I'm a dad. I do dad jokes. God. Anyway, love you, Dad. But so I recently lost 30 pounds. And I think, look, there was a lot in my life. Like, if we're going to talk about relationship to food, there was a lot in my life I had to get in order to do that. I think, it took 3 years to get divorced, right? From the moment we separated until the judge was like, okay. Very amicable that it was. It's still, that's a lot. It's a heavy lift, right? We've got kids. I've got kids to manage through that. I launched a kid into college, launched another kid into high school, right? Like
perimenopause.
That mother flipper. We got that going on. Yeah. Fucking son, what is that? Anyway, so there's that. Joke. Eat protein. Shut up. Okay, there was that. There were some real serious medical diagnoses in my kid and in my father, and dealing with all of that. And I feel like having some of that start to get solidified gave me room to even address this. And so as we do, we've talked about what's going on out there, what's happening. I have a podcast for my business, and I had a guest on. She's freaking fantastic. Shout out, her name's Laura Connolly, and she really helps women lose weight for the last time. And I was like, on the podcast, I'm like, shut the front door. You do not. What do you do? Tell me all the things you lie, right? Like, she's wonderful. She's not lying. She does do it. And she said, I balance the hunger hormones. And I had just started HRT for perimenopause. And I was like, oh, this is real. Because the second I put that estrogen patch on, within hours, I was like, oh my God, I'm back. I can think. Oh my God. Right. So I'm having that experience with hormones. And the progesterone helped me sleep through the night. I was like, oh, hi. I remember sleeping through the night. This is nice. I can function. Aw. Yeah. So I'm like, this is a thing. So when she said hunger hormones, I was like,
say more.
Yeah. And what I did is remember in the 90s, because we're 90 million years old, when Jennifer Aniston was on Friends talking about Dr. Sears and the Zone diet.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember this? Yeah.
I did it back then.
Of course. Didn't we all, mother flipper?
I got those little Zone pizzas you could microwave.
Oh, hell to the yeah. Those Zone bars?
The Zone bars.
Oh, those were good.
Mint chocolate was my favorite.
Oh, I think it was my favorite too, of course. Yeah.
And they were never on sale anyway.
Ever. What is that? Rude bastards. Go talk about manufactured food.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's not food. Anyway, so I researched that again. Like as a grown-up, I was like, Laura's onto something. She was brilliant with the way she described it, the way she talked to me about it. There was like this opening and my divorce had just been finalized. So I was like, okay, that is not now taking up 90% of my brain power. Let me go over here and do this.
Yeah.
And she was right. She goes, it's like natural Ozempic. And I was like, shut up. She's like, it's natural Ozempic, lady. She's like, if you actually balance these properly, you're not going crazy. And I was like, you are lying. Yeah. There's no way. She was not lying and there's a way. And that was the bulk of it.
Yeah.
That was really all. That was what not all. I did that. And then intermittent fasting I found.
Yeah.
I did.
You love it.
I do. I feel so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my relationship to food now I really see it as fuel.
Okay. Do you feel like the food noise has died down?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I have someone very close to me who was on Ozempic. She still is. She's lost 30 pounds. She did Ozempic and God bless her.
Yeah,
She's
great.
always like, I cheated. I'm like, you didn't cheat. You needed support, right? This is a real thing. And I almost went on Ozempic just because of her explanation of it, just because of the food noise. Yeah. She was like, I don't think about it all the time. Like it cut off that part. And I was like, I want some. Mm-hmm. Like it's so fucking annoying. It's 24/7. It's in there, right? But it did help. Once I started really looking at what I was eating and the idea that I should be eating food, I think that really changed it too. I don't eat any processed food anymore. I mean, that's ridiculous. Of course I do, but I'd say 99%. I don't eat processed food.
Or you try not to, right?
Yeah,
it's something that now it's like I look for or I think about.
Yeah.
Where before I just didn't even think about it.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. Hence the Dorito fascination. Like that's not food. So I don't eat. Oh, it's like that crunch. I still miss the crunch, right?
I still miss like would fuck up my tongue.
Oh yeah.
It would like leave my tongue feeling unusual, like not human, not like an organic like part of me anymore. And yet I was like, this is delicious.
This is great.
This is delicious. Can I have more?
Can I please? My tongue is not completely raw.
Yeah.
Can you guys? Oh, you're hilarious.
Can't taste anything else.
I know.
I just want to keep eating Doritos.
What is that?
I know. I don't know.
So good. So good.
It is so good.
Do you know what that reminds me of? Because you were a smoker for years too. Talk about another addiction, right? How much would you smoke in a day?
I got up to 3 packs of Marlboro Reds.
Holy mother flipper. Yeah. Did you help people like put tar on the street? Did you like cough up tar? You're just like, fuck, Michele.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew it was that. 3 packs of the Reds.
Of the Reds. Yeah.
Oh my God, my heart just started beating fast. Holy frick.
I'm still sweating nicotine. Okay.
Wait, but it's been what, 20 years?
More.
That's impressive,
More,
Michele.
probably like 22, 23. Yeah.
That's impressive.
It was hard.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you that. It was hard.
You're also a rock star.
I just did it cold turkey. I got sick of it. I was like, I'm sick of feeling sick because you do feel sick. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what any smoker says. You don't feel well. I got bronchitis at least twice a year.
Oh, shit.
But, you just think it's just normal. I get, I'm prone to bronchitis. No, it's because you smoke. Yeah, like sinus, nasal issue, just, constant. You always smell like smoke. You always, it's just always around. It's always, you can't escape it.
The hair and the clothes.
Everything all the time.
Wow.
I was just sick of it. And so.
It's fascinating.
Yeah. And when I smoked, I think a pack of cigarettes were like maybe $2.25.
Yeah, but still, okay, so what was that, the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay, so $10 a day is not nothing.
No, not nothing. They were just going up and up.
Right.
And up.
Right.
And I was like, well, I can't,
Right.
I would forego meals as addicted to food as I was, to buy a pack of cigarettes. Like,
holy
that's not
fucking
right.
shirt balls.
Yeah.
Really?
So I was just sick of it. And actually just recently, one of our friends asked, they were like, well, how did you stay? Because it's not easy, but to quit for like a couple days, right? We could all do that.
Sure.
It's hard. The long haul is hard. The days when you feel weak is really, really hard. And I told her, and I was like, I stuck to it because I know myself. And if I have one, I'm going to be back to 3 packs.
That.
In a second.
Yeah.
In a millisecond. I know it's not going to be just one. And that's what you tell yourself, though. I'll just have one.
I know.
And I'm like, no, you're not.
Liar.
Liar,
liar, pants on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to be just one. So that kind of kept me on the straight and narrow.
That's incredible. But one day, the way you've told me this story, let me know if I have this right. It was literally one day you're like, I'm freaking done.
Done. Tuesday at lunch.
Holy shit.
I went out for a cigarette
Michele.
break. I was working with Laura.
Oh my God.
Yep. I went down for a cigarette break because that's what you do.
Right.
Can't smoke indoors. You go downstairs. I'm just, with all the other smokers. And I just put out that cigarette and I was like, that's it. That's it. And for months, gotta keep it. And for months after, I would go down, but not smoke because I was in that habit. So I'd go down and I would hang out with all the smokers, but I would just stand there. Yep.
Are you kidding me?
No.
So you'd put yourself in the line of fire, basically, of your addiction and be like, motherfucker, can't get me. That's so you.
Well, no, it was habit. Let me tell you, when you quit smoking, you're going to be like, I have so much time. What, like the mornings at work, I was like, oh, it's still like 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would go down. It was actually a great way to just like break up your day.
Mm-hmm.
To force, like now people are like, oh, you got to stand up once an hour. Smokers do that. They get up, they go down, they have a cigarette. And so I missed that. I missed that break, that kind of like forced break or whatever. So I continued doing that.
Yeah.
For a long time.
That's impressive.
A long time. God, I would just take in that secondhand smoke. I was like.
Would you really?
Oh,
Did it help? Did it help or make it worse?
No, I mean, it helped.
Up there. Yeah.
It wasn't,
logically.
Yeah.
That's incredible. But you are one of those people, I think, that you really thrive when things are hard. Would you describe yourself that way? I think you do. I think you thrive when it's hard. She's a deer in the headlights. Like, what did you say?
I don't know. I've never thought about it. I've never thought about that. I do like a challenge.
You do.
And a project. But I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know how many people who are quitting 3 packs a day one day when they decide are going to go downstairs while everybody else is smoking and not be worried that they're going to cave. I think that's incredible. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think for me that helped because it was almost like a little bit of like a methadone drip because I could still get like the habit of going down and I could still hang out.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of these people, but every time, you do the chin nod. Got a light. Yeah.
Yeah. Next
so I could go down and like hang out with my smoking buddies. But didn't have to have one.
Interesting.
But yeah, I still identify as a smoker and will always.
So we're walking down the street right now today. Mm-hmm. You consider yourself a smoker.
Yeah.
You have not had a cigarette in 23 years.
Yeah.
And you consider yourself a smoker.
100%.
Amazing.
I'm just a smoker. That's who I am.
Well, but you're going like the 12-step program, right? Yeah. An alcoholic is an alcoholic forever, right? Yeah. Someone who, is addicted to any narcotic is addicted. That's it. I'm an addict, right? Yeah. I think there's power in that.
And I say, if they ever found the cure to cancer, the first thing I'd do is go out and buy a pack of cigarettes.
Everybody I know who smokes said that.
Yeah.
I had one of my best friends, her mother died of lung cancer. Mm. And in the hospital, dying of lung cancer, she turned to her daughter and said, I'd give anything for a cigarette right now.
And you know what?
And she's dying from it, right? Like, wow.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. If I had like stage 4 lung cancer, and the doctor's like, you got a month, I'd probably start smoking.
Really?
What the fuck?
Right.
Nothing's going to save me now.
If you're going to go happy, right?
Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So it's one of those things. Yeah. I'm really glad I never started smoking. I'm really glad because I have a very addictive personality. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that in common.
I feel like I really would dodge that because it would have been a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I find
it always very interesting though, because we have addictive personalities. We have another friend with an addictive personality. A few. I find it so fascinating what
we get addicted to.
Yeah. God damn it. What the attraction is to like the things that we become addicted to, because like I live in Las Vegas and you see bulletin boards, there's TV commercials. Like if you have a gambling problem,
right,
please call this number. Right. I could sit in front of a slot machine for the rest of my life and not be addicted
to it. Don't give a shit about that.
It doesn't
Right.
It doesn't give me that rush.
Mhm.
It doesn't give me that like
Mhm.
dopamine hit. I find that so fascinating.
I do too. And I'm the same way. Could not care less. Don't care.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I wonder what that is. Yeah. I mean, I have another addiction, though I think it might be qualified as OCD. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's called Trichotillomania,
Mm.
where I pull out my hair.
Yeah.
One strand at a time. It's not my favorite. But it's interesting because you're talking about the choice of addictions, right? I mean, what's tough about that, especially if I'm focusing or concentrating, my hand will be in my hair and I don't even notice, is I don't need anything for this one. I don't have to go to the store and plan a binge. I don't have to go get cigarettes. It's always available all the time.
Yeah.
And it's challenging. I mean, I'm pretty good at it. I think I've really, really changed a lot. But it also comes, I don't know if I want to say trigger alert or spoiler alert, but tends to have my mom has a pretty severe mental illness. And that is very common when a mother has a mental illness, that the children have trichotillomania. Is that crazy?
Specifically?
Yeah, that specifically. Isn't that wild?
That's wild.
Yeah. And I remember the day I pulled out my first hair. I was 16. I was so Mormon. I was so cute. So I'd have my hair up halfway and it was Christmas time and I had a bow. I swear to God, a bow that had peppermint candy in it.
Actual
It
peppermint
looked like
candy?
a bow. Yeah, it was a plastic bow with peppermint candies in it.
Do you have pictures of this?
I probably do. God help us all. I was right here. I was doing this. I was watching TV and it was my first hair. I remember I pulled it out. I was like, that was weird. I wonder why I did that. Literally, I remember that. And within a month, I had a little bald spot right there.
Now, Isn't that crazy? What is like the research behind
that? Yeah, it's
is it a tiny like pain release?
Yes, it's a little hit of dopamine, right? Just like food, just like anything. Yeah. Because there's pain involved, right? There's a little release of dopamine, and it's a physical manifestation. I learned this in college. I had a girlfriend who was studying to be a therapist, and she would like do her IQ tests on me and stuff, and I would always be her guinea pig or whatever. And she came running up to me one day. She's like, "Oh my God, we studied trichotillomania today. I have to tell you." I'm like, "What?" And she was the one who told me it tends to be if the mom is mentally ill and that it's a physical manifestation of get her out of my head.
Oh my God. Wow.
I know, that's what I did. I was like, what? Yeah. And so I think too, as I've worked on that and healed that, it's gotten better. I just shocked.
I'm like,
Michelle's
I'm going to be half bald
sorry.
the next time you see me.
I know. You working on your relationship with your mother? Yes. How can you tell? People writing in. Oh my God. People are going to write in. That's why I'm half bald. I hate my mom. No, we don't have to hate your mom, but it's that get it out, get it out.
Yeah.
And it's very, very addictive. So I've gotten much better at it. But
you have. I haven't.
Yeah. I know, better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been years, I think.
Since you've seen me.
I've seen you. Even play with your hair.
I'll be I can't even, well, this goes to you going down during the smoking break, right? Like I can't even put my hand in my hair. I have to be very careful. Like I'm really aware of it.
Have you ever thought about like just getting a crew cut?
No.
Because of it? Okay.
But thank you for that.
Okay.
Do you know look, you see how white I am, right? Listen, lady, if I didn't have hair, I'd be like freaking Casper. They're like, where the fuck she go? She was here a minute ago. I'm so white, I would disappear. I would disappear dead. They're like, where'd you go? We don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to have some, I gotta have some contrast up in this.
All right. Okay.
Are you kidding me? That's frightening. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So those are my addictions. We got food.
Yeah.
Food for sure. Don't give a rat's behind about alcohol. Don't care at all. Don't even notice it. Gambling. Don't care.
Same.
Food, trichotillomania. And, do I want to say this on the interwebs?
Say it.
Yeah, I liked sex a lot in my 20s.
Okay.
Children, I did not say that to my children. They did not hear that.
Earmuffs.
I forget I'm a mom. Dang it.
Earmuffs.
I don't forget I'm a mom, but you forget that there are people out there in the world I grew who were like, what did you say? I did. I really did.
Look, we had our fun, but would you call
I don't
it?
know. Would I call it an addiction? Here's where I think it could have those addictive qualities. As I remember being in like work meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about last night or,
okay.
I should call today. Wow.
Okay.
Confessions of Sarah Walton on the podcast.
Look,
oh, God.
That is a very common addiction. Very common. I mean, again,
Yeah,
dopamine hit,
right.
validation, whatever.
Right. It was valid. I think for me, it was validation and attention. So it was just fun. It was just really fun.
Yes.
I never got to like, what was it, Californication? I'm not on that level. Not even
I never saw
nothing.
Is that what that's about?
That's what that's about. Yeah.
Oh, I
Isn't
know.
it? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb and I'm all wrong.
I've never seen it.
Asserting that's what that was about. I know nothing.
We're gonna make it about that. Okay. Okay.
It is now. Yeah. So that's but when I was younger, 18, I want to say, my stepmom really helped me understand addiction because addiction runs in my family, like severe drug addictions, those sorts of things. And along with the obesity, we just put a whole bunch of stuff in our bodies, apparently. She would say that she would do a lot of interventions with friends and stuff, child of the 60s, right? There were problems and they didn't understand addiction. And when she really educated herself about addiction, it was that idea that when you were with one person and all you could think about was the next hit, the next binge, the next drink, the next liaison, whatever the hell, right? And that is when you knew you were running into a problem because you weren't able to be present anymore.
Yeah.
And so that's why I would equate it with that. I didn't really have a full-on addiction, but I would say infatuated.
Okay.
Right? There were times
maybe a sex fixation.
Fixation's a better word. Yes.
Fixation.
And that's fun to say.
That's fun to say.
It's fun to say. But I think that was another one for me.
Yeah, I have one more that has been maybe it's like your sex
fixation.
And that is shopping.
Oh, yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do.
Shopping for me. And it was much worse. And this was a direct correlation. When I quit smoking.
You flipped?
I flipped.
Oh, that's dirty.
All of it went into shopping. All of it went into shopping. All my time and attention went into shopping.
Yeah, but you're fun to shop with, though. I will say that. I'm
really good at it too.
Dirty bird. You really are. I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, yes. $1,500 earrings sound great. I don't even freaking wear jewelry. And I'm like, that sounds like a plan. I'm like, what is happening?
Need that.
Yeah, I need that.
But because it's fun.
It really is.
It's fun. Talk about a dopamine hit, all the things, right?
All the things.
It has all the things. And I struggled with it. Well, I struggled with my money situation. I didn't struggle with the actual shopping. I struggled with the results.
The consequences. Yeah.
And not, and constantly being in debt and having a lot of credit card debt and blah, 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 blah. And I've gotten past that. You have. I feel like I'm in the same place with shopping as I am with food. I really enjoy it. But I don't have the noise. I don't have the preoccupation with it.
Okay.
I don't have this, like, I have to scratch an itch kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the noise is just kind of gone.
That's incredible. Okay.
Yeah. And with the shopping, I think I've tackled them very differently. The shopping is kind of just a result of the content that I make. It's work now. And so I've almost taken the fun out of it.
I was going to say that changed it for you, didn't it? Because you had to.
Yeah.
You have to shop now.
I mean, yeah. It's like, do I have to? I could change my content up. But right now.
but I don't want to.
Yeah. Right now, it's, it's like, of course, yes, I still enjoy it. I'm not like, I don't want to go shopping. But it's more functional. What's the right word? Functional?
Functional shopping.
Yeah,
there's a reason.
Functional.
There's a reason.
Instead of just like going, all of those drunk.
Oh my God, the drunk
shopping trips.
I'm so embarrassed. Oh
so
my
embarrassed.
God. I'm so embarrassed.
We would, I would go home. I don't think you did this. You were always okay. I would go home. I had bought stuff that didn't fit.
Oh,
I would be like, what is this? Like shoes that didn't fit. Not even like this top is too tight.
Oh,
but I'd be like, why did I get like a 7? And I'm like an 8.5, 9. Like ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I did one. I have one drunk shopping experience with you and Sarah Jane.
Oh, you were with us? I'm sorry.
I was with the two of you. It was a Saturday morning in the city.
Sarah Jane's another one of our friend
crew,
group. Yeah.
Our 5 crew.
Yeah.
And Sarah Jane has a shoe problem. We love you, SJ.
Yes.
She's gotten better. We've all gotten better, please.
Oh, yeah.
We're 90 million years old. We're all better now. But we were at a store called Jeffrey's.
God.
Yes, in the meatpacking district.
14th Street.
Yeah. It was Saturday morning. I'm pretty sure it was a Saturday, not a Sunday. We'd gone to brunch. We were already happy.
What was the name of that place? I bet we went to that place on the corner of 14th
Yes.
and like Hudson.
That's
What was the
exactly
name of
where
that
we were.
place?
Couldn't help you.
It's not there anymore. I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, we were there.
Yep.
Yeah.
We hobbled over the cobblestone street to get there. We
Mhm.
get there. We walk in. They hand us more mimosas
Mhm.
because they're freaking brilliant.
Mhm.
Okay. Can we talk about how plain I am? Okay. Sarah Walton is known for wearing black. I try every once in a while to wear gray or, I don't know, beige. Watch out.
Mhm.
And if there is a color, it's red. End of list.
Mhm.
Right? Hi. Yeah. I walked out of that freaking store that day. I had leopard booties. $700 leopard booties.
Which was a lot back then because this was early 2000s?
This was early 2000s.
Yeah. So that was a lot back then.
I still remember how much I paid because I was like, what in
Still
the
a lot.
actual frick just happened to me?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, and then I also got some leopard skin pumps with black lace. Hi. Hello. I remember,
I'm sure I talked you into those because I love
you
leopard.
did. I remember you wear them with jeans. You wear the t-shirt. I'm like, what would I wear these with? Here you go. And I'm like, that makes total sense. I'll totally do that. Yeah, I never wore those. Not once. Not one time.
Really?
No, not one time.
Oh, I wish we were the same
I could
size.
never. Dude, the day I'm not wearing white sneakers, just send help because something's wrong. I don't do that. Like, look at that. White sneakers. Like, I mean, come on. I can't. That was crazy. Yeah, so drunk shopping with you is fun. Let's not do that again, though.
It is. Like any addiction, the consequences really are such a problem.
Yeah.
Such a problem.
For sure.
I mean, the amount of card debt I had to like just dig myself out of. It's terrible. Anyone, look, a PSA right here. Do not use it. Buy all the stupid shit you want.
Just use cash.
Don't charge it. Yeah, just don't
use cash.
charge it. Yeah. Oh my God.
Because it's so easy to be like, I'll just pay the minimum this month. And when you have full intention to pay it off.
Yeah.
So wait, I have one more before we wrap up. I think we have to get serious about money, relationship to money. While gambling doesn't appeal to either one of us, we both had to deal with credit card debt.
Yeah.
We both had to get ourselves out. Do you think your relationship to money has shifted?
It's shifted.
Yeah.
It's shifted for sure. At least my definition of money has shifted. I think I've had a very kind of typical relationship with money.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing quite as dramatic or traumatic as my relationship with food or whatever. But I think, let's say typical 20-year-old, you think I just need to make more money.
It's so true.
You think it's going to just bring
more
you
money will
happiness.
solve the problem.
It solves problems. And it does.
Mhm.
But it doesn't solve any of these problems.
Right.
Any of your mental problems.
You're here, sister.
Right? It solves, what does it solve? A bigger apartment. It solves rent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Food.
Right.
Food on the table. But yeah, I mean, if you think it's going to bring you happiness,
No.
you have a very big lesson to learn.
Yeah. And it's disappointing.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I think it's with a lot of things, right? I mean, I think it was, oh my gosh, my brain, the really funny actor from Mask, Jim Carrey. Hi. Welcome to 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jim Carrey, just saying he wishes everybody could become incredibly wealthy and incredibly famous so they could realize that's not the answer.
It's not the answer to anything.
It's not the answer to anything. Yeah. I think I've learned that about money too. I think for me, where I am right now with money is it's really just a resource, which sounds interesting. I don't think growing up so poor, I didn't think I'd ever say that, but I think it is a resource.
Yeah.
Like if I, like I love to take, my kids to Disney because I'm crazy, or I love making things beautiful. That's like, I could just work on the house. I love doing stuff like that. Like you love making flowers with your hands. I like, patching paint.
Yeah.
I love that. And money allows for that.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think for me, it's a means to beauty and it's a means to experience, but I don't expect it in and of itself to make me happy.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think for me, it's just become just a way for me to avoid stress. I don't know how else to put that. I'm sure there's a much more eloquent way to say that.
It does alleviate stress. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know me. I'm pretty chill. I'm not a very stressed out person. I don't suffer from anxiety, none of those things. But the one thing that will stress me out and keep me up at night is if I have money problems, is if I'm in debt, if I need money for something, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Or if I feel like I'm drowning in debt or whatever it is, that will make my hair fall out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
100% is why I have gray hair. It's from my credit card debt.
It's not being
20s.
50. It's credit card debt.
100%.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, so I don't find myself in these like stressful situations, just having it.
I want to avoid that. Yeah. This is my tool out of that. Yeah. I can get that. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we covered a boatload of addictions today. I think I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
I think it's important for us to talk about these things. One, it helps everybody know it's a human thing.
Yeah.
Happens to everybody.
Yeah.
There's no shame.
No.
If you ever feel bad, just listen to us. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
And we could revisit it because I feel like
think there's a lot.
It's ever evolving.
Oh, totally.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Schmelly. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah. What are you going to be focused on over the next little bit for you?
I think I need to catch up on TV.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's been piling up.
Yeah.
Does that happen? And that starts to stress me out. I'm like, I've got this to watch on Netflix. I've got this on Max. I've got Hulu, Disney, Star Wars. I mean, the Marvel stuff. And then there's movies. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, I really want to chip away at that list.
You're the cutest. I'm like looking at you with such love right now. I'm like, how cute are you right now? Yeah,
you?
I know.
What about you?
Oh, I don't really want to say it out loud, but I will. Oh, I have to get my damn dating profile up. I know. Hang on.
Oh my God.
You just simmer down over there.
Wait,
You simmer down over there, lady. Yeah. What?
Do we know what sites we're going to be
at? No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it might be under the name Schnoogle Longhorn. We don't know. I don't know. But this is something on my list.
I'm so excited for you.
Good. You date them.
Okay.
We
could do that.
Should we do that?
We could do,
Who's Sarah? Who's Michelle? We don't know.
You thought you were getting an ex-Mormon. You got me.
You got me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, but I could filter them out. I can go on the first date.
All right.
Suss it out.
Thank you.
Do the recon.
That'd be great.
And just let you know.
Cool.
My thoughts.
Okay, fine.
All right, lady.
All right, I'll see you in the next episode, sister. Okay.
Bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the next one.